Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to put the belt back on a mower. So I already removed this. Then what we're going to do next is going to take this cap off here. Twisting this off. There's one on the back too. Set that aside. And we're going to go to the other side. Do the same thing. There'll be one here. Set that aside, and then if you look right here on this mower, there should be one belt diagram. So that just shows you how to route your belt. And then there's these few here. There's one for a blade here, and then there's this, and then that's for a blade, and then there's one for a blade there. And then back up in there, there's another one, and then there's one on a spring over there. And if you look down in, see, it's kind of hard to get to, but up in here is another one. That's where the drive is from the motor. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can't get this thing back on. All right, so he just got off the phone with the guy, and he said this is what you got to do. Let me see if I can get down in there. So up on this spring-loaded one, there's this kind of like bolt thing that moves in and out. And let me see if I can get kind of a side view here. So this bolt moves in and out. It was out too far, so the belt kept jumping out. So once you got it back on, you want to put it in, tighten these things back down. For now, we're just gonna get it back on, and this could potentially be a pinch hazard, so just be careful. What you want to do is you're gonna route it around like the belt routing shows, but you're gonna leave it off of one. And that thing back there is spring loaded. So you're gonna make sure it's all routed right. You're gonna put it on like that. Make sure it can't slip, and just kind of turn this all the way around. Just be careful you don't pinch yourself, because it could potentially hurt if you get your finger in there. Okay, now it's slipped on. And then we're just gonna check, make sure the routing's all right. So check the belt diagram. Goes from there over here. See the diagram over here, and then back around that one. Yep, around that one. And then I'm just gonna go to the back and make sure that it is in there and it is on the drive. So looks good. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this thing up. Hopefully you can see it. And turn it. So I'll be working on that back one right over here. And just gonna pull this bolt in as close as it goes. Okay, he said you don't want it quite touching, so I'm gonna say, oh, and another thing is we put the deck all the way down, so it's easier to access all this. I'm gonna put it about a centimeter or so, just to where you can see some light, but definitely not where it can jump off again. There we go. And then we're gonna take it and tighten those 2 bolts again so it doesn't slide around. Tighten. Okay, that was pretty tight. Now let's go to the next one. Okay, I got them things pretty tight. See if I can't get it from another angle. Get it a bit tighter. And then put all the covers back on and we should be good. Okay, I think that's about as tight as I'm gonna get it. All that's left to do is put these things back on. This. And then this will screw down. Like that. Make it good and tight because this will vibrate and has the potential to come loose and lose them. You don't really want to do that. Okay, and then the other side here. Okay, nice and tight. Then we're gonna put the one up top on yet. And we're gonna wanna put the deck back up. I'm gonna put it all the way up top, that way this holds as far forward as it'll go. And then I will drop it in there like that. And everything's back on and tight. You can set it back to your cut height. You should be good to go.